up, everyone? Today we have a Mantis. The problem with this one isn't the fact that it's not running, just the fact that it won't rev up. So I'm hoping it's just a tuning problem. So if it is, I'll get into it later, but let's show you what's happening. There's the choke. Let's move this to the side a little more so we don't scrape the end of the table. And prime it. No, the line should be good. I see the line. The fuel level is pretty much full except for this little cavity. Let's try this. It's on. It's never pleasant to do on the table. Try that. See, as soon as you give it gas, granted I gave it very little gas, it just dies. So I want to check and see if maybe this is a tuning problem. So there's the carb. Now, even if it doesn't say anything, the low screw is always going to be the one closest to the intake. The high screw is going to be the next one. Some of them only have one. Yeah. Then this is the choke. It's just a little lever that will block it off on this one, but your choke could be different. This is the idle screw. There's a little dot, but I'm using a flathead, so I'm going to increase the idle a little bit. And I have no idea where this is, so let's try. Let's squish it in. Half. Not even one. That's odd, because usually it's at least one. So let's do 1 1/4. Let's see what the high is set to. Because if your low screw is completely too lean, by the time you rev it up, it might have already fallen on its face. So you need adequate fuel in your low as well as your high, but it's going to cause the exact same thing. So we have half. Okay, well that's not a lot. So that's a half again. Let's also do 1. So let's see if that works. Attempt number 2. Let's try choke. It could just be a dirty carb. I'm just hoping it's this. Seems like it wanted to go a little bit more. and need a cleaning. So to take this off is pretty simple. Sometimes these clips or these bolts are gone. If I remember correctly, it should be this type. It's 10 millimeter. Or excuse me, 3/8. At least for this one. Now usually I don't even clean these carbs because they're kind of finicky. And there's no air filter. Huh. Well, that's not good. Now is it? A little onward. And you can definitely tell someone's been in here before. The screws are mangled. While we do this, let's take off the throttle. It's easy, you just push it with your fingers, and then the clip comes right out. Man, put the death grip on that one. I don't want to say the air filter could be causing it, but it could definitely be part of our problem. This was made to, oh my god, how long is this screw? This is made to have an air filter on it. So the jetting is going to expect the resistance of the filter. But that shouldn't be causing our problem. Yeah, it's probably best we just clean it. Because if we don't, then we'll just have problems in the future, and problems in the future take 10 times as long to fix than problems in the present. Now tip, let's crack the fuel tank, release the pressure that's in there. This is obviously a new line. Fuel line isn't new. Oh, it's newer. It's still pretty pliable though. Able to, oh, maybe I wasn't able to. This just came off. Oh, it's never a good sign. Pretty sure this is a aftermarket carb. It has the feel of one. Okay, I'm gonna take that out, so we'll try to put it back in, and let's give this a gander. Here we are again. So now all these have dots, so this is the appropriate screwdriver. JIS. And the fuel that's in there is brand new. When I got it, it was empty. So I don't suspect anything wrong with the fuel. I'm going to tap that back in. Hopefully we don't have a problem with it, but we will find out. Let's take a look at the diaphragm here. Clean finger. It's not horrible. It's not bad either. I'm thinking is that's the problem right there, that little jet. But just for being thorough, let's take it off. Put in an ultrasonic cleaner, give it a good rinsing, clean it out, put it back on, and see if we get anywhere else. A little gook right there. Goo, gunk. There we go, gunk. That doesn't want to come off at all. If this is the part that makes me have to buy a kit for it, I'll be very upset. You know what, I'm just going to leave that. Wow, that is small. Also has a flat head. Okay. It is in there. Does not want to come out. Okay, we're just going to have to clean it with it in there. Not too much of a fan of that, but I don't suspect the needle's the problem either, so I'm going to put in this cleaner. Never mind, we need to take out the adjustment screws. Now, we messed these up quite a bit because it's probably dirty in there, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. What you do want to look though is see if these tips are broken off in there. That one does not appear to be. So going in order from closest to that, because sometimes they're different. In fact, I'm pretty sure this type is different. Don't want to mix them up. Maybe they weren't. It might be a little bit of a different length. A little bit of a difference in length. But either way, we'll put it in like that. Let's get it clean. There we are. All nice and clean and dry. Let's put on this side first. Troublemaker side. There we go. And since it's had time to dry, oh yeah, there's no problem with that. Let's put that right back on. And now we're going to replace this bulb. It's pretty good still, but it looks nasty. And just so happens to have a brand new one. Some bug got me. That part can be a tad annoying. There's no guides of any sort. I just have to hold it in place. See what I mean? So that's one, and then we need to line up the other ones. Oh, come on. This thing really just gonna sit there and make me struggle through every single one. It's this new primer bulb. That's the problem. It's super stiff. There we go, finally. Just tighten it up. Okay, so now this one is in here, and we agreed at 1/2. I say we because while you were gone I asked you and you said 1.5. Half, 1.5. And then the same for this one. It's a general good starting point for most. The smaller the engine, the more minute of the change can cause a fairly large result. So, and that could be as little as temperature outside. That's the annoying part about these sometimes. So that's why you have to adjust these quite often in my experience. There we go. There we are. Somehow the throttle didn't quite line up when we put it on. Okay, let me put it on the machine, bring it back. Sometimes when you mess up, you mess up. It's on the wrong way. That I think is correct. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Maybe that was part of our problem. Should have caught that earlier, but I did not. Put everything back together. Now, let's give it a tune. Give it a couple primes. So the tank's not on tight. You always want to make sure the tank's tight with the tank lid. What is causing this problem here? Maybe the fuel line is just, or the fuel's too low. I don't think so. So let's pour a little more. That's usually not a good sign. But I remember it did this to open. Sounds like there's a leak somewhere. Where's the leak? Let's at least give it a try. I'm 99% sure this is going to be failed, but whatever. Who cares? We're going to do it anyway. So move it so I can reach it. On. Okay. Yeah, it's doing the exact same thing. Oh, but now it's filling up. A little bit. Let's try it again. Now we're getting it somewhere. Weird. Try this again. Open up the idle. Maybe turn the idle up a little bit too. That carb is trash. This is the reason why you don't really try to repair these. That's why I didn't really even bother myself to at least put parts in there, because it's just, these are just not that great. I'm going to try one more time, but I just can't see this working out very well. Try both. One more time. least getting somewhere. Try that. No, it's the same thing over and over again. This carb is just trash. There's O-rings in there that just can't really... Let's just put it this way. It's better to just replace the carburetor than it is to actually try to repair it. Tried, it's failed. I'm sure you probably could if you really spent the time and effort, got a full and complete rebuild, not just a gasket kit, but a rebuild kit. But that is almost more expensive than the actual carb. So I'm just gonna order another carb, and then we'll come back. So hopefully you can hear me and see this, but this is the carb I took off. It still wasn't running, as you saw, and I noticed, see where that hole is? See where that hole is when it lines up? This is the wrong gasket. So whoever put this on didn't put the right gasket. And luckily, due to being a hoarder, I found the correct gasket. What that is a pump for the diaphragm, and that would explain why it would run, but it would not actually keep running. There's no pump. That is not pumping fuel through the carburetor at all. So I'm going to put this gasket on, and then we will see if it runs any better. Okay, got it all done. I still have to clean up the tines. This plastic whatever in there. Stuff I use to block weeds, I think. But anyway, I have my screwdriver for tuning. Let's see if it works now. If not, then I did order a new one. The only reason I even discovered the gasket is because I took it off and I was looking at the kit I got, and it came with two, which makes sense, one on either side of the carburetor, and the other one fit a whole lot better. So I put the gasket, came on there together, saw I didn't line up, put the new one on. So, well, I put everything back in the kit. I grabbed one that I had, but anyway, let's give it a pull, see what happens. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I think I'm gonna clean this up like I said, and probably bend I'll get some pliers and bend it. The other one also has a bit of a bend in the back. Give it a good cleaning, should be ready. So, if you put on a carburetor, make sure the gasket is the right one. In my case, someone already did. Probably was a brand new carb. Didn't put it on right, and never would start again. Didn't want to spend another 20 bucks or whatever it was they spent on it. I think mine was like 12 or 14. And yeah, about it. Okay, well, if this helped you, put a thumbs up. If you like it, put a thumbs up. Put a comment below. Definitely subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.